I found an unmarked book and it has ruined my life. Have you ever read a story that has so negatively impacted your life that it now consumes every aspect of your life? Every waking moment, every paranoid delusion, every shadow behind the corner, to where you cannot escape even through the reprieve of sleep, only to be met with nightmares and unimaginable horrors. Yet above all of that, no matter what you do, it will always be in the back of your mind. Waiting until you are at peace, until you think you found a distraction, it strikes and doesn't let go. 3 weeks ago I came across such a book, an old and unmarked book found in my parents' attic. It was dusty, frail, and ready to crumble to nothing at a moment's notice, but the moment I opened it, my fate was sealed. I opened it to the first page, no title, no publisher, no publication date. Only a handwritten note in messy cursive to hint at an author. To H.L., my greatest prodigy, R.C. I took the book back to my house and I quickly open up the rest of the book and I am entrapped in the novel with no name, I can't put it down. It wasn't very long, maybe 200 pages. But once I finished it, that is when the problem started. That's when it started to make itself known to me. The thing from the book was real, it became real after I read it into existence. I don't know what it is, I've never directly seen it, made contact with it, or have any real proof this thing is real. But I've heard it, I know I have. I've heard something in the shadows, behind my back, always just out of direct sight, but I know it's real. It has to be. I've heard it countless times, I know I have. But no matter how many times I record it, the sound never gets picked up. The moment I finished the book was the first time I heard it. It was an unnaturally silent night in my bustling neighborhood. There were no trucks making any late commutes, the wind was dead and stagnant, and the normally rushing and chaotic river was calm and tamed. The only noise I could hear was my heart beating. Then that's when I heard it, my downstairs was rumbling and there was something trying to break in. I live alone, I don't even have any animals, and yet I heard something I couldn't ever forget. I heard something long, sharp, and heavy slowly carving up something in my empty house. The undeniable sound of unearthly nails on a chalkboard amplified 1,000-fold by the audible pounding of broken wood falling to my floor. I cautiously walked in armed with my pocket knife and mag light, and to my horror, there was absolutely nothing visible. No man, animal, beast, or some unknown species waiting for me in the shadows for me let my guard down. To my relief, my floors were perfectly intact, well, almost perfectly. One board, near the door that leads to my laundry room, I noticed something strange. I shined my flashlight to the floor and saw a small pile of wooden chunks and sawdust sticking out beneath the door. As if something accidentally pushed it through. I gathered my courage and slowly approached the door. I put my hand on the door handle and my blood instantly ran cold. The handle was warm and wet.